tawag doon, yung minus armor. Oh, wala pa tayong ano, score pare. Ano ang ginagawa ni Notel, ganito lang yung ginagawa niya, nababox out niya ng dalawang hero dito ng side ng D2P. Enigma, support Enigma, Jerax pare. So, tamang deny lang siguro siya ng creep dito sa top lane para bumaba yung creep wave. So, pero tingin ko kaya nilang patayin to, masakit yung Nova eh. Tapos ang dami pa ang creep, so level 2 I think, dadive nila to. Okay, hindi binigay.
And he would have ended up in the same place.
Well, that's true, but yeah, probably would have taken the same amount of damage as well as the spin and frost shield were just running out.
Yeah.
So. Yeah,
Never mind.
I don't know. Oh well. Meanwhile, down at bottom, Notel could be in some trouble if he's in the trees here, but also doing a ton of damage to Go here as the Luna comes forwards. But Notel just getting hit by this big old stick from MIS Moon.
There's Avalanche ready.
He's looking for it. Notel, the gap is closing with the illusions and the damage and the poison. Notel does tick away, and ILTW, well, he'll be able to get himself a bit of space in this lane. Still going for MIS, doesn't have the mana for the Illusion Beam. Could have used the magic stick for it, but only 1 point, it means it was very unlikely to get that kill, if not impossible.
So look what Thompson's doing.
Okay.
I've never seen anybody do this before in the mid lane.
Yeah, I think I saw it when Kaipi were playing the open qualifiers. They did this a lot on their Ember Spirit as well. It's just creep skipping behind, and yeah, you kind of grab yourself an entire wave of XP. It's as if you're kind of losing the lane and you can't contest. You just bring it back here and life's good. We'll miss 1 or 2 from the power over here. So it's not the most efficient thing to do, as he is losing quite a lot of CS from doing this, but at the same time, what's the Dazzle doing? He's gone to the jungle, which doesn't really feel too good. Meanwhile, on the top lane, they get a kill onto Hajijo. Boom just has to spin away from this one for now as well, so...
Yeah, as soon as it turns nighttime, that Night Stalker's ready. And look at Seb's build. He's actually got 3 points in Hunter in the night because he knows that he has a movement speed advantage and they don't have any stuns. So he can literally just run at them and deal damage.
Yep.
It's nice to see players adapt to games like this at high levels. It helps us all learn when we watch about, you know, things we can all do to improve our gameplay.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, Tiny. In trouble.
Actually going on to Seb as well. Tiny, though, is going to drop down in the bottom lane, and Seb's going to be okay up at top, so... all is well. All is well. Tiny just getting a little bit too greedy there, trying to finish off some treants and get no tail, and dies in the process. Meanwhile, Thompson not particularly healthy in the mid lane, trying to dodge the poison wave. That's pretty big. Okay, the fact that Thompson's dodging poison touch is actually kind of big. Though taking a fair amount of hits here in the middle lane.
He can just TP back to base and come back to the Remnant if he needs to anyway.
Yeah.
He'll be fine.
Didn't search for the runes either, which is interesting at the bottle, but valuing the CF. And I'll TP himself home, heal up, and come straight back.
You know how Tango now gives extra regen from Sprout?
Yeah.
If Tiny picks up the tree, it should do more damage.
Agreed. Yeah, but that's...
Oh my god, no-tail.
so much damage. Run, no-tail. No, he's going to tree himself somehow. And continues attacking MYS Moon, so he is going to drop here.
Yeah, throw that tree.
Boof.
Nice. That damage is ridiculous.
Yeah, double damage on Tiny this early on is just insane.
Top lane as well, Seb's hunting.
Think about Hadjo. Can he actually get this kill? I don't think he can.
Yeah, I think he just runs at him. Surely.
No.
He has ult as well. Never mind.
Chill. He's chill. When did they add the Night Stalker into the ultimate?
They made it so the vision's unobstructed around you.
Yeah, but why did they add the little logo into it? Because it used to just be trees. Now it's got a Night Stalker in there.
It makes it more look cool. It's the Batman effect.
It does. Meanwhile, whilst we're looking at logos, RW falls in the bottom lane, but what are people really here for? The kills or the logos?
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely the kills.
We're just helping them learn, guys.
Boom comes in for a hit on Eidolon. Might pay with his life as Seb pops the ultimate and just jumps down. It's just smashing into this poor Jug here. He will be able to get a spin off eventually and does get himself away. The Frost Shield helping out a lot there to keep him alive and give him that physical resist.
Yeah, but look at him just run back in again. He doesn't care.
Seb's not done. Although you will see the healing ward.
Oh my god, this damage.
Yeah, this is insane. This guy's hitting so hard. And now ILTW coming in as well. They're going full committal onto this as they have got this 160 damage Night Stalker to work with, but have to back themselves away as they get over to the shrine on Dota2Players, and that will be the end of that.
Yeah, this Nature's Prophet was sitting mid to try and get a kill on this Dazzle, but he actually did rotate away, so Nature's Prophet goes back bot again, tries to leech some of this XP while Luna goes top to push. Play around their tanky Night Stalker now it's night time.
Silence comes out again. Shadow Demon this time the one in trouble. Kazko being run down. Can Seb finally get himself a kill? Looks like he will be able to, especially with Thompson coming in. Meanwhile, Jarek being spun down by Boom. OG coming in hard with the Eclipse as well. Diddy says, I'll take it all for the team. And he is going to drop for that. Now Boom running through the trees. They're looking at Hadjo as well. Thompson looking for one. Seb looking for the other. The Flight Fist comes out and it will mean Thompson finds that kill with the right click. Meanwhile, Boom has gone down south. He's got a spin of 4 seconds to work with and a TP. So they will give up on this kill for the time being. But OG looking for a tower after this as well.
That's the difference between the carries this game though. Because the Jug didn't get any range creep XP, the Luna hits level 6 and Jug still doesn't have it. And you see how much of a difference the Eclipse made that fight to kill off the Dazzle. They had an Omni Slash, you know, maybe it could have been different.
Yeah, it really is a huge point. And that's the effect, that's the Enigma effect. Pick this hero, it's pretty good.
If you look at the CS chart by itself, you would think that the Dire side are winning, but it's because of these good rotations that OG are making around the map.
Yeah, Thompson is leading up the net worth, but you know it's all pretty close to be honest. Not even a 1k gold advantage to be honest, so things still hanging in the balance as OG will continue to try and force some rotations and make their presence on the map better than Dota2 players.
No-tail's actually gone for 3 points in teleport. They're not leveling up that Nature's Call at all.
Meanwhile, Night Stalker in some trouble up in the top lane here, trying to run away from MYS Moon and Boom, running into the trees. Seb, he doesn't have the Crippling Spear to work with. He's only got to avoid the tree throw. He gets it. MYS picks it up, throws it over, and Seb will die.
Imagine if Luna, the TP had finished just after that
tree hit. Oh no, that would have been nice. Okay. Meanwhile, Jarex is smoked up here. Sees cards go, but will not be able to take this route. But in comes Thompson. The chains onto 2 there. We'll use the sinister gates to hold Thompson still for now, but Thompson will finish the job. Now looks towards Kazko as well. The Shadow Demon trying to get his way out, but the trees come out from No-tail. And now uses...
body blocks.
Yeah, this is so annoying. And the classic No-tail thing. It's blocking him up, and he can't get himself away. Oh, no. Thompson gets the right clicks. Animus Spirit finds another kill. He just keeps on finding kills across the map. Who needs creeps when you've got heroes to farm?
Yeah, I mean, Thompson's just everywhere at the moment. It feels like he's even drums as well, so going to be able to play the map even quicker. Yep. Jug is trying to play with the Tiny up top here, especially while it's daytime. This Night Stalker's not as strong as he was.
Yeah, he's just a little kitty now. A little day kitty. I mean, hitting for 200 with the double damage rim without it, it's a significant chunk of his damage is gone. Very scared to come near the wave as well. You know, we can just get spun and Omni Slash as well, so actually some real kill threat coming out from Boom here, so Seb has to play it careful.
Look at Thompson bot. He doesn't care.
Oh yeah, is he going tier 3? Okay, this time he said, I feel like that wasn't him. I feel like that was probably like Seb being like, Thompson. No, we don't dive tier 3s at 11 minutes 12. We don't do it, all right? Thompson, no. But he's throwing poison at me. Thompson.
They have no stuns. He doesn't care.
TP into the mid lane. throwing out these flight of fists, though. Trying to close the distance here. No-Tail's the one being hunted, though. He has got the TP away. Meanwhile, Topson ramps around back and gets tossed up into the air. Meanwhile, Boom will find the Omni Slash, but Topson actually over to him. Not sure if that was a plan or not. That was close. They both get them eat both of them inside the trees.
And get Omni
Slash. Yeah,
he's got mana.
Available. Silence coming through, though. It's going to be able to get the snipe onto Hadjo here. Now they're trying to run down the Dazzle. Dazzle so low, it's going to die. Boom will run himself away. Now comes the Black Hole just onto Kaisko here. They do get the offlaner. Seems like a lot of commitment, but hey, gets the kill and stop Jarek's dying. That's definitely worth it. And MOS Moon, his TP is cancelled as well. Seb gets on top of him on this Night Stalker. Topson comes in as well, and Tiny is probably going to be dropped here. He's trying to run over to the creek camp, but not going to make it as a kill comes in. OG takes 3 kills in the middle lane. They do lose their Luna, but all in all, I'd say that's worth.
I love that No-Tail used the Wrath of Nature to try and get the kill on the Tiny there, just as he came back alive again.
Yeah, I didn't want him to deny himself into the creep camp, so I think that's fine.
Yeah, this is one of the best things about the Nature's Prophet support, though. You can TP onto these cliffs on the enemy side of the map and put some deep vision down.
Become one with the wards.
And they will be able to abuse this vision as well with how aggressively they're playing this map with the Night Stalker and the Ember.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Maybe not in this daytime, but when it hits nighttime again.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower is
He's going Midas on Night Stalker as well. Okay. Fair enough. Again, it's another hero that just benefits so much from this attack speed. That the Midas can give you.
That's true. That helps out a lot.
And I mean, there's no rush for OG to finish this game either. It feels like if this Dazzle hasn't really achieved what they wanted it to on the Dire side.
D2P smoking up, looking forward here, but Seb, long time gone. He got himself. I say that he's still hanging around, and
they're pinging.
Ping's exactly on his location. Yeah, that's going beelining it straight towards him. Do they see him? Going for the TP, immediately cancelled by Kaisko here. Now Hadjo, he's here. Got the sense to gauge as well. Seb, he's in some real trouble right now. Gonna have to pop the silence, but it doesn't really matter. He's gonna go down all the same. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, they get the return kill onto MYS Moon. But yeah, still an interesting positioning there from Seb, and does get himself put out. I don't know if he was seen by the tower, dude.
I don't think so. I think there was just really good game sense by the Shadow Demon. I mean, Seb even tips him afterwards because I think he realised that.
Yeah. Nice call there, bud. Meanwhile, Boom down the bottom lane on this Juggernaut, just trying to split some waves and make some space and help his team out as best he can by putting some pressure onto OG's lanes. But I mean, yeah, they're not far behind. They still have a pretty good shot at this game, but things are pretty scary.
No-Tail is building this Necro book actually the same as last time. So it's not just a one-game thing because they had the push strat. He really wants to be getting that split push going.
Yeah, I mean, kind of makes sense in these kinds of games, I think. Gives them the opportunity to take objectives, which they're a little bit lacking otherwise. I mean, Luna's obviously pretty good at it, and they've got the Eidolons to work with as well, but they just want that extra push to be able to really threaten hard every time they get a kill.
Why does Dazzle get a 75 damage talent?
Don't know, mate. Because he's a support, quote-unquote.
This is the problem, by the way, with the Nature's Prophet deep aggressive wards, that when you use this Wrath of Nature, the enemy know that you've got vision around there somewhere, so it's much easier to de-ward. You have to be really careful with how you use that Wrath of Nature. Don't try not to give away too much information. Shadow Demon.
Yeah, he could be in some trouble there. Doesn't manage to grab the bounty rune, so, you know, hashtag worth, but we'll go down all the same. As Topson will grab the second bounty down here at the bottom, and it looks like it's going to be a straight... No, LTW's actually got the runes at top, so it's all 4 runes for OG at the 15-minute mark.
They do get the... Oh, Lich just jumps as well, but they get the mid-tier 1 in return on the die, so they get something at least, but yeah, definitely not worth it.
No,
oh, this guy's Eclipse.
The killer as well. Oh, Dazzle's silenced up as well. Oh no, there's no way he can grave because he's silenced by Seb here. Yeah, RTW being sensible here, just backing himself away with that Eclipse coming through. There's still a lot of damage. You don't really want to mess with that.
Yeah, he only has 2 points in Lucent Beam. He's going for the greedy farm build, where you go for the points in Lunar Blessing to help the rest of your team, and then go for the points in Glaives afterwards, I imagine, to just help your farm speed.
Yep, I like this build. I think, you know, last game we saw him going for the damage for the Lucent Beam because they needed a way to... a couple of games ago. He went for the Lucent Beam build. Was it actually today or was that yesterday we saw a Lunar game?
I think it was yesterday, wasn't it?
I don't know. Someone needed to fight and they went Lucent Beams. That's my point. I'm going to drop this now because...
You have to be there.
Yeah, you had to be there to really get it, you know.
Yeah, if you want to watch our cast, you have to watch all of them. Otherwise, you don't understand them.
Yeah, otherwise we're just going to talk about stuff you don't know.
Oh, Nature's Prophet's TPing in onto the Dazzle.
Pretty hard onto Digi here. Aha, got him.
I don't know if you saw what he just did.
What a gag from No-Tail.
But did you see what he did?
I know.
He TP'd into that spot and then swapped the belt of strength in to make it look like he put a ward down.
What a player.
So they're going to probably waste a sentry on this location, because why else would he have TP'd there? That's what they're thinking in their heads.
No, Hadjo's right here, and he's holding on to the sentry, so... Yeah, they're wise. They're checking inventories. They're no dum-dums on the side of Dota2Players.
He calls Nature's Prophet out on the bluff.
Yep. Meanwhile, Topson held pretty still here, unable to get himself away as the Omnius Hash will sweep through and finish off Topson. A little bit out of position there on the old Ember Spirit. So MIS Moon blinks forward to look for more, but will only find himself Eidolons. But Eidolons are delicious, we'll say. What do you think they taste like?
Where was his remnant, by the way? I'm just... He had one out, but
down the cliff. Yeah.
Ah, right, okay. So, what did you ask me about? What was tasty?
No, what do Eidolons taste like?
The
sweet release of the void.
Sweet release of death. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Well, that's what Seb's about to taste right now as he gets dropped by the Roshan pit. I think they taste like licorice.
Oh, really? Why?
Same color.
God, I hate licorice.
Yeah, same.
Awful stuff.
As well, you know, I think the taste of licorice and the taste of a never-ending void of eternal suffering is pretty much the same.
Yeah, they're both pretty much as bad as each other.
Juggernaut gets changed up here. Topson just going to chase him off. Get out of my jungle.
He's going to get a healing ward though.
Wow. Ooh. So decided to remnant path there. Have a bit of fun. Don't really know.
I don't think he saw the jug spinning, so he's just trying to cut down the trees.
Oh, he's just outside. Gotcha.
Seth's going to get that Vlad's now on the Night Stalker. Feels like OG are going to hit a timing very soon with their draft, where they can just group up and go for these pushes. No-Tail has a Necro book.
Soon, how about now, as No-Tail, LTW, and Topson all ganging up on this bottom tower, and an army of Eidolons to join as well. But Sep, he's actually going to find Juggernaut here. Can actually bring this guy down with his side time. He's got a lot of time left on it still. The disruption going to come in and save the Juggernaut for the time being, and now he's going to get that spin-off. He doesn't have enough damage with the right clicks. He actually gets tossed up by his teammate, and that means that he can't get himself away. Now the Eclipse comes down. Diggy going to have to Shallow Grave to keep this himself alive here. Meanwhile, Sep trying to get on top of MIS Moon. Digi actually going to get himself out alive from the backlands. Maybe not so lucky on the Tiny here. He's being ran down by LTW7 Topson. Meanwhile, on the backside, they've got Kaizuko in the trees as well. Topson jumps his way back over, but he does get banished up. But Seb's on top of him. Kaizuko, it's too much damage for him to withstand, and down goes the Shadow Demon as well. OG find 3 heroes and only lose their Luna.
These heroes are too squishy. They can't deal with the damage that are coming out from OG. Yeah. Dazzle is not doing anything in these fights. I mean, he's going Greaves, but if he gets run at by this Night Stalker, the Greaves aren't going to do anything because you're still going to be silenced.
Yeah, this Night Stalker's doing a ton of work. It's a really good hero, apparently.
I mean, really good vision by OG before that. Sorry?
TPD was right.
Yeah, true. A really good vision by OG in that fight as well. If you see they have that ward next to the shrine, they just saw everything. They knew exactly what was happening. They were in full control.
I mean, that's when you've got No-Tail and Prophet, you know you're going to have great vision for every single fight, which is why they love this Prophet and Ember combo so much.
He didn't even use the black hole on Enigma. It's still available. Yeah, and you see the difference this game. He doesn't go for that medallion or aura builds. He knows that they don't have a way of cancelling this black hole, so he's just building BKB.
Through the BKB. Yeah. Otherwise, there's like avalanche and disruption.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, stuff. But yeah, through the BKB. No way to cancel it, so yeah, just get yourself that BKB online nice and quickly with your Helmet Dominator.
Also, why did the Tiny toss the jug up in the air when he was spinning?
Yeah. I think he was trying to get it to his... He's in some trouble again. Silence up, can't spin. Seb, is he quick enough though? He's not quick enough to find the kill. Boom will get himself away. He's got the Yasha drums and phase boost, so his entire game is based around trying to get out of these silences, which thankfully does keep him alive in this situation.
Where did the Ember go there? Did he jump back to a Remnant? I felt like they could have got the kill. Never mind. He's going Octarine on Ember, by the way. Just, you know, more slights.
Nice.
More chains.
Get them cooldowns down. Always good. You know, Ember's got some fantastic spells. So it does make sense to try and get those cooldowns down. 25% the Octarine gives you as well. So
I think one of the most obnoxious things I've seen at the moment is this Ember Cottle, where if you chakra magic after they've used chains, by the time the chains have reached their full duration, they're just off cooldown again.
Yeah. Or even for the Slider Fist as well, when you're trying to siege high ground and just... Slider Fist, oh yeah, Slider Fist again. Oh, okay. My support's dead.
If you get the 2 Slider Fist charges as well, you just don't stop.
Unfortunately, that's not how chakra magic works. If only. But yeah, for some reason it didn't work on ability with charges until they're like fully on cooldown. which shouldn't really be a thing, to be honest.
They're hunting this Luna. IOTW knows there's something going on here.
Quivering in the trees, but
See if he's
holding
got
on
the
to
game
that
sense.
TP. Oh no, he's going to come into contact with it. Oh, no. Oh, Shadow Demon. Cancel the TP. Who's cancelling who here? Into the trees they go. And there's the purge coming down. MYS Moon will close down that gap and get the toss. ILTW. ILT dead.
Why didn't he make disruptions of him? Well, you gotta be farming Shadow Demon.
Yeah, man. Get that jungle going.
Radiant structures.
How much farm does the Shadow Demon have actually? I've been on CS instead of Network this whole time.
Yeah. Terrible caster.
I know one. Luckily, I'm not the play-by-play or camera control. It'd be awful.
Yeah, we've got me instead.
Oh yeah, much better.
Oh, yay. Johnson gonna get jumped upon in the middle lane by Casco and Ditchy here to close the gap, and the Shadow comes out, but they will be able to just jump himself away. The healing wave not enough to blow him up. You know, nice idea to Shadow wave them and blow him up immediately, but yeah, didn't quite have that.
We were talking about Master like Fists. He's got an Arcane rune now as well. Here we go. It's happening.
Boy, doesn't have that. We need Octarine Arcane. That's the dream.
I wonder what the cooldown is at that point. Probably like 3 seconds or something.
It would be 25% on the Octarine, which gets applied first, so that gets it down to
4.5.
4.5, and then 30. Is it 30% on the?
So it's 30% of 4.5. So it goes down to just about 3 seconds. That's pretty scary.
Pretty neat. Pretty neat. They're going for Roshan, but Dota2Players, they're looking to play some Dota 2. They come in, the Centaur starts off with the stun. Thompson is just going to jump straight into everybody here as MYS Moon jumps to the backlines, trying to bring down ILTW. ILTW's actually going to get a bombing dash from the backlines, but no, it runs away, but they will get the tree. Now the Black Hole comes in, holding Tiny and Judgment still. Meanwhile, on the backline, Dazzle getting beaten down. He's got the stairs, but the spin through from Boom. They're going to take down Jarex. Now looking for more as well. Thompson, though, he's running this fight through as he gets a triple kill so far. Looking for more, but gets managed up. Meanwhile, Boom falling low to the rather nature. The right click from No-Tail. Seb, low down help on the high ground. Seb has but Thompson has to get himself back, and they will be able to find the kill onto MYS Moon. Seb can stay alive. He's looking for the second rampage of the day as he's chasing down Kaituko, and in comes those chains.
Oh, Nick, please steal it.
No, No-Tail. No, he's trying to. He's trying to, but Thompson will get his second rampage of the day on this Ember Spirit.
Oh my word. I mean, I don't understand how this Dazzle was supposed to do anything in the fights. The Night Stalker literally just runs in, and I feel like whenever I see a Dazzle in a fight, he's just basically almost dead. And he isn't doing anything.
Yeah, he's just sitting in the middle of a fight, doing nothing, graved up, sitting there, wondering why on earth he picked this hero, or why on earth his hero was picked for him.
That Arcane rune did so much work in the fight for the Ember.
That wasn't something. I don't think you can fly into an Ember Arcane when the game's this even. Not even anymore though. 5k gold advantage for OG. Roshan also looking to go their way as they will take down the big boy and claim his big juicy Aegis.
They have huge control problems on this dire side. You see, like, OG basically just walking in and they can't do anything. Like, they can't commit to a kill on this dire side because they don't have any way of controlling people. Like, the Shadow Demon's nice, the Tiny's okay, but Night Stalker doesn't care. They can't stun anybody.
I mean, Seb is dropping low in the fights, but, you know, yeah, and I think the biggest problem is this Luna. She needs a BKB now. I think it is coming out soon. Yeah, she's rebuilding for it because I think I saw she was going for a Yasha or something beforehand. But yeah, ultimately keeps getting jumped upon by Tiny in the backlines of the fights and really struggling for the Luna to actually get anything done. But yeah, with his BKB, that will solve that problem.
I mean, Luna isn't even the position 1 this game though. It's the Ember.
No, that's true.
So
tail, MYS Moon. Oh, he gets a guess for it. He's a little bit too late. If he gets a little bit earlier,
look at the
would have
farm
got the kill.
on the supports of OG.
What supports? I don't see any supports.
It's just 5 cores.
Kazuko's going to see No-Tail here. Who else is coming over? Digit's making his way through. I think No-Tail's probably gone here.
He's fine.
Doubt.
And they're getting 2 tier 2s for this in return, so I'm sure OG are fine.
Yeah, they're not mad. 400 gold going to Kaituko. It's kind of whatever.
Oh, Seb's...
Oh, he's going to get full stop a little bit quicker.
Seb's bot at the moment. He's hunting.
But
who's getting hunted?
Whom? Well, Thompson's coming in, and he's going to root up the 2 on the left and start chunking away. We're going to have to split out. Luckily, this Juggernaut will be able to run himself away from the silence. Thompson's actually controlled up pretty well here. And I don't think he has himself a run out. But then again, his team's just left, and MYS Moon's going to get run down by Thompson and by MYS Moon here. Meanwhile, Seb looking for more. Can they get him? Yes, they can. Digi's going to go down as well. Tries to get the TP out, but doesn't pay off. Another 3 heroes drop in for Dota2Players, and things looking a little bit grim for them right now.
Shadow Demon, they see him with the ward. Oh, they're not going to chase. I mean, they still have Black Hole. Again, it's the same thing. Thompson just runs in.
BKB Black Hole, nonetheless.
Yeah, true.
Dire's middle
But
tower
Thompson just
is
runs in, he
under
doesn't care. He knows they can't control him. So he just walks into the middle of the fight, same as Seb, running them down.
Yep. It's very little for him to be scared about right now. As the top three is now finished on the Ember Spirit. And in goes the Chain Slayer Fist as well. Purge doing a fair amount of damage to Thompson here. He's trying to dodge off.
He's going to heal again in a sec though.
Yeah, there you go.
Watch the health come back. There you go.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And he's just healing all this damage from the Octarine. The magic damage, sorry.
Yeah, it helps out as well. The Maelstrom every single time it procs gives him a little bit of health back.
No-Tel's pushing bot. They're pushing mid as well at the same time on OG. The Ardlons were chipping at the top tier 3 a second ago.
Yep, Shrines are going down. There's too much for Dota2 players to deal with right now. They're a little bit locked out of this game.
They're just stuck in their own base at the moment. In the last few minutes, it's gone from about a 5k net worth difference to a 10k, so
Dire's bottom shrine.
just getting split apart at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, the disruption's a little, but IRTW pops the BKB and just comes straight forwards here. OG turning the aggression on, but who's going to actually find? IRTW pretty low. And this going to rip through everybody, but find really only Seb, who does not give a shit. As they bring down Hadjo, now looking forward to the Dazzle as well. Seb chasing, he's got that BKB going. They've got that on the backline. Disruption going to save him for now. IRTW dropping low, but it comes a black hole. It's BKB'd up and onto 2. Tiny and Juggernaut held still and brought down. They'll look forward to Juggernaut. Can they finish him up? That silence. There's Manta. It doesn't get him out as Thompson's just running rampant on the backlines. Finds yet another kill. Death after death. Dota2 players, they are melting. They want to give it one last shot, but their base is falling. IRTW throwing those glaives. They bounce around the base. The Searing Chain's out onto the Juggernaut. I'm not sure there's anything left in the tank for Dota2 players. GG is called, and that will be OG taking game number 1 of the Best of 2 series.
Yeah, they didn't really get the kind of game going they wanted to on the Dota2 players side, did they? Well, you have this, Dazzle and Tiny aggressively around the map with the Shadow Demon trying to find pickoffs. OG just grouped up when they needed to, and Thompson was the guy that just sat in lanes and split pushed. No-Tel split pushed as well.